Alright, we are back with more Greedfall. We're just waiting now, I guess.
Hey, I'm always happy to take a break for a little chat.
How do you feel about returning to Tifredi? This time as the head of your own crew.
Oh, I am proud and happy to be steering my own ship towards your shores this time. And I promised, didn't I? I had to take you home, whatever it took. But I must admit that the idea of leaving you there and never seeing you again saddens me. We've been through so many adventures.
Don't be sad. I'm sure we'll see each other again. Our bond has become too strong to be broken. You'll come back to see us on our island and I'll show you some of my favorite spots.
I would really like that. You know, you really are unique. You always know how to remove my doubts and worries and offer me new perspectives.
I won't bother you any longer.
The next time we talk, it'll have to be over a drink.
Oh, so this is where they put the aviary at. It's weird. Till didn't get like a personal quest. Or hasn't yet.
How are you?
I must be off.
I understand. See you later.
Hello. Need me?
We'll talk later.
Oh.
Before we talk to Sybil. Oh wow, okay. Daddy's got their quests, so let's check in on Sybil first.
Yes? Did you need me?
See you later.
Boy.
Suppose we'll be tackling everybody else's quests while we wait.
Incredible! You must be reading my thoughts, my darling. I was in fact hoping to have the opportunity to speak with you.
What is this about?
You might have remarked that we've been the targets of frequent attacks. These groups of hired assassins practically breathing down our necks wherever we go.
They're difficult not to notice, indeed. Do you know why they're after us?
They're after me. In fact, it all started when I was still on assignment in Alima. At first, it was just child's play. A poisoned cup of tea here, a clumsy person attempting to stab me in a dark alley there. But the attacks became more and more troublesome and dangerous. I began to fear for my life. It was partly for that reason that I didn't hesitate when given the opportunity to join our little adventure, and accepted to help our friend Alvida. I thought that by being always on the move, I would escape these attacks. I was wrong, as you've been able to see.
Forgive me this question, but aren't the assassins your own family's henchmen?
My family uses them often, that's true. But anyone can hire them to get rid of someone. However, I wouldn't be surprised to learn that the person who placed a bounty on my head shares my family name. Since we have managed to obtain the ear and the financial support of the Dorsey family, I would like to ask them for their protection.
Could they really do something? The Vesps would have been, without a doubt, the better choice.
Nothing is less certain. Not knowing who hired these assassins, I need the official protection of a powerful family of the congregation. And in this game, the Dorseys are far above all the others. The assassins would think twice before coming after me for fear of riling the prince. Therefore, if you agree, I would like to go there together to find their minister and speak with him about my predicament.
Let's go now. We need to settle this business as quickly as possible.
Thank you. I need to warn you that we will certainly be asked for something in exchange for this. But our survival, alas, depends on it. At least for as long as I travel among you.
Now that you're once again in the prince's good graces, do you intend to resume your role as a diplomat for the congregation?
Do you wish for me to leave, or does the idea sadden you? I hope it's the second answer, because I'm sorry to say that I don't plan on leaving your party anytime soon. I happen to enjoy your company very much.
So much the better. I wouldn't have wanted you to leave.
You wouldn't have wanted me to? Never forget, I'm the master of my own destiny. I have had to bend to the will of others enough during my life to no longer want anyone to dictate my actions. It so happens that today our interests converge. But you should never take this situation for granted.
Let's talk about it later.
Always at your service.
Okay, didn't think that would play out that way, but... Okay, so... we'll see what the other two want.
I cannot believe that those scientists succeeded in bringing another of those creatures into being. It wasn't as big as the one you faced in Esquiara, but it was terrifying nonetheless. Fortunately, we managed to put an end to those horrible experiments.
I need to go.
Of course, but come chat again soon.
I'm pleased you came to see me. There's something I wanted to ask of you.
What is it?
You know that I was banished from my country as a result of something I did when I was very young. If I ever hope to see the spires of Mont Augur again, I must redeem myself in the eyes of one man in particular. An abbot. He's hard and strict, but I believe him to be a just man. My brother saw him in Peren recently and told me that the abbot is now traveling as a missionary. He is apparently leading the mission we helped finance for the refugees from Duton. I would like to seek him out and make amends. Apologizing is not something I'm used to doing much, so your presence would be a great comfort to me. Would you come with me to the border?
I'm sorry, Fausta, but I've already got quite a lot going on at the moment. Maybe later?
I understand. However, the sooner I can free myself from this burden of guilt, the better.
See you later.
It's my pleasure.
All right. We meet again.
Dear friends, what a pleasure to see you again. Do you wish to discuss something?
My friend Sybil has something to ask you.
Lady de Vespe, I'm listening.
I shall do my best to be brief, Sir d'Argenton. Someone has placed a bounty on my head. We are constantly being attacked by hired assassins, and I fear that eventually they'll get the best of us.
Do you have any idea who's taken out this contract?
Alas, no. If I did, I would have gone and settled this score myself. Nevertheless, you know these assassins. If I were to have the official protection of the Prince d'Orsay, they would cease their attacks.
Unless, of course, they've been sent by your uncle himself. They would never risk angering a Prince of Serene. We could offer you protection. However,
However,
you are a de Vespe yourself, Sybil. It will be difficult to convince Prince Claude to accord his protection to someone with that name. Your family has attempted to bring harm to us in so many different ways that it would require that you prove to us you've severed all ties to them.
and how am I to do that?
Well, it just so happens that we were informed of the existence of several sensitive documents concerning your uncle by someone from his entourage. These documents could precipitate his downfall, and we could use them against him if he were to bother us again. The young person that contacted us is too afraid for her life to reveal her name. We think that she is one of the prince's favorites. Bring me these documents and assist the young woman, and I promise you that you will immediately benefit from the official protection of Prince d'Orsay.
Agreed. We will help this woman and bring back to you whatever we can to bend my uncle's knee. We don't really have a choice, I fear. And the request of Sir D'Argenton seems completely justified to me.
You both seem persuaded that finding this woman and the documents is going to be easy.
Easy to find, I doubt very much. But your friend knows the palace. She should be able to enter and speak with those close to her uncle without raising suspicions.
Indeed. I don't know it well enough to say which closet he hides his corpses in, but I'll eventually figure it out.
Forgive my question, but why are you agreeing to help us?
The request from Lady de Vespe, while it did surprise me, is completely justified. And since you have already done us a service, and the d'Orsay family is sponsoring your expedition, it is in our best interest to resolve this affair as quickly as possible. If your friend had a different name, I could have offered my protection immediately. But with a patronym like hers, I have no other choice but to ask her to prove her loyalty.
Well, then we will be headed to the palace.
Do be careful. Alexandre de Vespe is as crafty as an old fox.
All right.
We'll leave you to your work.
Thank you. Come back if you need my insights.
Where are we going? No, it's funny that she says the assassins are after her when sometimes, or most of the time, they attack when she's not in the party.
My office is waiting.
Oh, we just came straight here. Sabine?
Good day. Are you lost in the palace? I know most everyone who lives here, if you seek someone in particular.
Good day. No, in fact, it's you that we're looking to see. We would like to ask you a few questions.
Really? Then ask away. I'm listening.
How long have you been living in the palace?
Oh, I was presented 3 years ago, but I was invited to make my home here only a few months ago.
Huh. Invited to make your home here. What a charming euphemism.
What do you want?
We know very well what this invitation implies. You are one of the favorites of His Majesty my uncle. Everyone knows that.
Since everyone is aware of it, why would I need to say it out loud?
What do you think about the prince's court?
Well, I wouldn't really know how to answer that question. It's a very busy place where one crosses paths with great artists constantly and marvellous musicians, and where every day is a party.
But?
There is no but. Everything is quite extraordinary, I assure you.
You're afraid. The question is of whom or of what?
I really don't see... I assure you.
Is it the prince who terrifies you so terribly? Or my dear cousin Octave?
It is rather all of you who terrify me, milady. You, the de Vesps. You're all handsome and charming, but sharp like an owned blade.
Are there any rumors at court that you could share with us?
The prince abhors gossip, and I avoid participating in any sordid discussions.
Come now, my dear. I am certain that you have something to share with us.
May the enlightened take pity on me. Do know that I am terrified. There is a rumor that someone in the prince's entourage is preparing to betray him by revealing terrible secrets. If he were to abdicate, I don't know what would become of me. Everyone in the court trembles at the idea of being led by Octave.
They're right. My cousin is not a very recommendable person.
I have told you everything, but I beg you, please do not share my fears with the prince. I wouldn't want him to believe that I think him already defeated. I fear him, but I also admire him enormously.
Thank you for your answers.
You're welcome.
This poor woman hardly resembles a conspirator. She's frightened out of her wits and too transparent to be hiding anything.
I'm inclined to agree with you. There's not enough mischief in her to take part in the slightest conspiracy. One might even ask how she was able to survive this long in this nest of assassins and manipulators.
I'm working. Don't have time to talk.
Okay, here's the dungeons. There's nobody in there. I guess that's what happens to Faustus Abbott, then. He ends up in the Vesp dungeon.
Stay out of trouble. Go on, move along.
Oh, this goes into the catacombs. Oh, interesting. Alright. Looks like we gotta go upstairs.
Yes? What do you want?
We would like to ask you a few questions, if you don't mind. Do you know to whom you're speaking? I am one of the prince's favorites, not some domestic servant that you can bother at will.
We know very well who you are, miss, and it is precisely for that reason that we would like to speak with you.
Very well. I'm all ears. But please be brief. How long have you been the prince's favorite? For 2 years. I am currently the mistress who has been with him the longest.
The one who survived the longest, you mean?
That is true. There were others before me, but alas, they are no longer of this world. Unfortunate accidents. Tragic. Why are you asking me all of these questions? They are putting me ill at ease, I admit. What do you think about the prince's court? If I thought ill of it, I would no longer be here. Everything carries on marvelously. I do not know what you hope to hear me say.
That it's a nest of vipers and assassins where one risks death at the slightest misstep every single day.
You must have left the court long ago, Lady de Vespe, because I assure you that today, your description is quite inaccurate. You have quite the imagination.
I find you particularly evasive. Do you have something to hide?
Would you happen to be like your uncle? Perpetually suspicious? I am not evasive. I simply do not understand what this is all about. You seem to be on the defensive. Me? Not at all. I just don't understand what it is you want me to say to all your questions.
Come now, you can confide in us. There is obviously something that is troubling you or that even frightens you. Why won't you tell us?
There is nothing troubling me, I assure you. And even if that were the case, you think me stupid enough to give my trust to a de Vespe? Now, if you would excuse me, all these questions tire me, and I have much to do. I wish you a good day.
This woman avoids the simplest of questions with the slippery agility of an eel. I'm ready to swear that we hold before us our traitor.
Her behavior does warrant suspicion, that's true. But we need to learn more before judging her guilty.
I agree. We need to be absolutely certain.
The prince's favorites have rooms in the palace. We need to visit hers. I hope we'll find some proof there that can confirm our suspicions.
All right. Doing a little B&E. Can't go in through there.
Stop right there. This part of the palace is restricted. You can't go any further.
We have the endorsement of Father Cardinal Pius. I presume he sent word?
Oh? Yes, I think we were told that a group of his protégés wished to speak with a minister. You may enter.
You're the Father Cardinal's new protégés, I gather. I must admit, you're not what I expected.
Hello, Mr. Durrill. It is a real pleasure to see you again.
Mademoiselle de Vespe, you have some very strange associates. But I shouldn't be surprised after your stunt in Olima. Well, what is your request?
We shall leave now. It was a pleasure.
Likewise, likewise. Goodbye. If you'll excuse me, I have some urgent and confidential business to attend to.
Ah. Is that him? Yes, it is.
I can't do it.
Well, I hope nothing of actual importance was in that chest. Just taking the statue.
Our dear favorite has something in mind. She just hasn't yet carried out her plan.
We should verify for ourselves if this infamous secret office exists, and take a peek at what may be kept there.
Oh, I am very certain that it exists. This is not the first time I've heard talk of it, and I am in complete agreement. We should search it.
Right.
It's time. If we want to discover what Velusa was looking for, we must go to the throne room now.
I wonder how many cadavers he's hiding in his infamous secret office.
I don't see any furniture that could be hiding a door. I wonder where it could be.
If we're to believe Velusa's diary, we will find it by pivoting various decorations. Knowing my uncle, he would have chosen an object that couldn't be accidentally triggered by some curious person perusing the room.
There's nothing in here.
Ugh, I can't do it. I can't do anything with this.
Oh, well, this is clear.
I don't see how we could use this. There, look! It's opened.
Let's quickly search this office. I have a feeling that my uncle has a great deal to hide.
There's a bed in here.
I knew your uncle harbored a ferocious hatred for the Dorsays, but I never imagined that I would one day come across a letter this incriminating.
Yes. If this agreement were to be revealed, the only course of action would be to abdicate, and quickly. No one in the congregation would forgive him for having thought to sell out his neighbors simply to gain support against the Dorsays.
What the? How did you get in here? We followed your instructions. They were rather precise.
And so you read my diary? I would have done better to burn it.
But do not worry. We are here on the behalf of Sir Dargenton. He has asked us to help you.
We both are looking for the same thing, the protection of the Dorsays. And with this document that we found, I can already tell you that our protection is guaranteed.
It won't be long and I'll start believing in the goodness of the enlightened. I thought myself lost, you know?
Your secret is safe with us, but you should leave the palace as quickly as possible. I doubt that our intrusion here will go unnoticed for long.
I am going to gather a few belongings. And since you've come to help me, here, take this letter. Its contents concern you. It is only fitting that you have it. Goodbye.
Okay. Oh. Huh.
By the enlightened and all the saints, I cannot believe it. Are you all right, Sybil?
I'm fine. We'll talk about all of this later.
Yeah.
If I were the prince, I'd be sleeping with one eye open.
It goes without saying. I ask myself why he would ever keep such a document.
Sybil, are you all right?
Yes. Forgive my sudden silence, but the letter from my parents has upset me. I didn't expect such despicable infamy. Let's go and give this document to Sir D'Argenton. The sooner the better.
Alright, we're in the courtyard. Just wanted to turn his niece into a personal door. Okay. It's weird how that's not a district, it just takes you straight into the palace. Okay, can't go around.
Dear friends, what a pleasure to see you again. Do you wish to discuss something?
We recovered the document promised by the favorite. We also met with her and encouraged her to leave the palace.
You have shown yourself to be incredibly efficient. My congratulations. May I see it? The prince has completely lost his mind. How could he even consider such a contract? If this were revealed, he'd be finished. As for us, we have something to keep him on a short leash until the end of his reign. Thank you, young people. The Prince d'Orsay will be informed immediately of your loyal service. You may consider his protection acquired.
Thank you, Sir D'Argenton.
You can rest easy, Sybil. The d'Orsays honor their word, and they never abandon those who have worked for them.
Okay.
We'll leave you to your work.
Thank you. Come back if you need my insights.
Now.
If it's of no inconvenience to you, I would like to pay a visit to my parents. There are things I need to discuss with them.
Yeah, absolutely.
My poor Sybil. I have no idea how I would react in your circumstances.
Question being, where are we going? Oh. Down here? Okay, so just down to the end. All right, I think I got it. Okay, maybe not.
It was then that Madame de Cluse, you know, the one whose son is involved in... May the Enlightened forgive me. Is that you, Sybil?
Sybil, my child. You've returned.
Father? Mother? I have returned from Elima. Yes. Allow me to present my friends. I met them there, and they have shown themselves to be marvelous companions.
My child, I am so happy to see you. We had heard that you had left your post at the embassy, but couldn't believe it. What happened? You seem troubled and you've lost weight.
Let her take a breath now. Come on, my little darling. Tell us, what happened?
Not long after my arrival in Elima, I was the victim of several assassination attempts. There was no doubt that hired assassins were on my trail. And then one of my friends contacted me. She needed help. So I decided to help and left Elima with her, hoping to lose the assassins on my journey. Alas, despite our meandering adventures and the arduous voyages we embarked upon, we were still frequently under attack. That led me to seek the protection of a prince. And while we were carrying out a mission to obtain it, I was given this letter.
What is in it?
It's a letter that you sent to my uncle, begging him to send me to Elima, rather than taking me as a concubine.
I remember that letter all too well. What else could we do?
It broke our heart to send you so far away from us, but we were not going to allow your uncle to lay a filthy hand on you.
I understand that entirely, of course. But were there not other solutions than exiling me so far away? I found myself completely alone, constantly under attack by bands of hired assassins, in perpetual danger of death.
It would have certainly been safer to find a solution that didn't require sending your daughter alone to a foreign country.
Forgive me, but you are foreigners. You don't know our family. You have no idea what it means to be a de Vespe.
I had hoped that you would never read this letter, that you would never learn to what degree of deprivation your uncle had fallen. At the same time, I am relieved that you now know why we sent you so far away from us. You can certainly blame us for the danger. And you know that my heart breaks because of all you suffered. But never would I have allowed that disgusting beast who shares our blood to make of you his favorite.
May the Enlightened forgive me. I believe I would have preferred killing him, even if it meant the deaths of all of us.
I was forced to ask for official protection from the Prince d'Orsay. There is no doubt that my uncle will see this as treasonous.
Who cares what he thinks? You did the right thing. We don't have the highest opinion of the d'Orsays, but they are known to be trustworthy in business.
You need to be careful from now on. We have no clue who is after me. Being now under protection, they might come after you.
Let them come. I could show them what happens when someone dares to attack my daughter.
Your mother is right. Don't worry about us at all.
We need to be going now. My friends and I still have much to do.
Take care of yourself, Sybil. And know that we love you tenderly.
Goodbye. Let's go, my friends. We should leave before tears cloud my eyes.
Jesus. There's the tab.
don't have time to talk.
How dare my uncle imagine, even for a moment, that I could become his concubine? That lecherous and misguided old man. Ugh. And to think that my parents wanted to protect his reputation by keeping his sick fantasies from me.
Will you have to follow the family tradition and marry a nobleman?
Actually, I have already been engaged several times. I was 6 years old the first time, and my betrothed was 12. The poor angel died of a childhood illness a few months later. The second time, I was 10. That time, they found me an old baron. He was over 60 years old, can you imagine? Fortunately for me, death snatched him sooner than he expected. Finally, before I was sent to Alima, my parents wanted to betroth me to a young man from a very good family. But my uncle opposed their wishes. At the time, I didn't understand why.
Nothing can stop your family from finding you a new betrothed. What would you do if they did?
Today I love my freedom and independence too much to let anyone decide my future. To hell with tradition and family fortune. If I marry someone, it will be my own choice.
Goodbye.
See you later, darling.
All right.
Have you considered my request?
Of course. Let's go. An apology shouldn't be that difficult.
Thank you. But I'm afraid the abbot won't be satisfied with just an apology. If I'm not mistaken, the camp where he works is in the High Prairie region.
See you later.
It's my pleasure.
All right. Wait, why does she still want to talk?
May the Enlightened forgive me. They're truly willing to do anything to rule, including inflicting torture and carrying out the most horrific rituals. Fortunately, we were able to put an end to their plans.
See you later.
It's my pleasure.
Wait, who else wanted to talk? Oh, Sybil?
Thus we are descended from the ancient kings of Astria. It's a funny feeling, you know.
What does it change? We all descend from someone, whether it be a king or a simple hunter. What does it matter?
Your heart is far too pure to understand the fascination for ancestry on this continent.
Goodbye.
See you later, darling.
Now that's everything. We're going to High Prairie. All right, so over here. That's right, that's the bridge we destroyed. How do we get... exploring. Have to go around.
Ugh, I can't do it. What is this, a town? Camp.
Fausta, is that you? I never thought I'd see you again after what you did.
I know, but my brother told me you were in the area and I wanted to...
Your brother is a good man. Thanks to him, we were able to finance this mission. I imagine that's the kind of thing that would never occur to you, since you've never thought of anyone but yourself. We're here to help the unfortunate people fleeing the war, ravaging the Dutan Empire. Oh, they've lost everything.
The work you do is very admirable, Father. And I was hoping...
Always talking nonsense, aren't you? Incapable of listening to your elders?
Abbot Appius, are you the one who's in charge here? We've come to inform you that all these refugees are under arrest for theft and damage to property. This camp is to be dismantled immediately.
Excuse me? That's absurd! These people haven't done anything wrong. They're just fleeing a war. We take them in and give them anything they need to help them rebuild their lives. They have no reason to steal.
That only adds to their crime. These parasites come to our country and take advantage of your generosity. Then they have the nerve to steal.
That's not true! If you must arrest someone, arrest me. I'm in charge. I'm the thief. Just leave these poor people alone.
In that case, you're under arrest, Abbot Appius. But the camp will still have to be dismantled.
We can't just sit back and let this happen. The abbot would never steal from anyone.
What proof do you have of theft?
We have had numerous complaints from local nobles who claim that provisions and tools have gone missing. We were shown a shed where the doors have been forced open, and granaries where it was clear that bags were missing.
No one here would steal from the granaries of these nobles, or take their tools.
Of course not. You yourself have admitted to the thefts, Abbot.
Now that the abbot has confessed, why dismantle the camp?
The land was ceded to him. Since he's been arrested, he no longer holds claim to it. Therefore, the camp must be dismantled.
The land was donated to the Holy Church of the Enlightened, not to my person. Please, leave these people alone.
Who ordered this arrest?
The Prince de Vespe. More precisely, his minister, Sir Daril.
That's absolutely ridiculous. There may have been thefts, but you have no proof that these people, or the abbot for that matter, are to blame.
Oh, I have no doubt that when we search the camp, we'll find all the evidence we need.
It's not hard to find food in a refugee camp, or tools for that matter. But that doesn't prove they were stolen. You seem to be in a great hurry to arrest the abbot and break up this camp. These people will need time to find new shelter. Have a heart and give them a few days.
Absolutely not. I have orders. These people must return home. They're no longer welcome here.
You know they can't go home. What do you want them to do? Wander around aimlessly in groups with nowhere to go?
I admit that wouldn't be ideal.
We have excellent relations with the House d'Orsay, which I'm sure would disapprove of such methods.
Right. Listen, get them to start packing up their things. I'll give them a few days, but they have to leave. I'll come back in a week to see that they've left. In the meantime, I'm taking the abbot to the palace prison.
The Enlightened has put you in my path, and that of all these unfortunate souls, Fausta. Prove their innocence. Save them.
Don't worry, Abbot. We'll save them, and you too.
Pardon my interruption, but I thought I heard some noise. I live nearby. What's going on here exactly? What were those soldiers doing?
They came to arrest the abbot. And they wanted to shut down this refugee camp.
It's a bad time. Someone had to deal with those thieves and put them in their place. I imagine this dreadful camp will soon be nothing more than a bad memory. Good day, young people.
We must clear the abbot's name. I know he's not a thief. And as for that guard, I may be wrong, but I felt like there was something strange about her. Please, we must investigate and find the real culprits.
He absolutely
Perhaps the
did.
abbot will forgive me if we succeed. And I need his forgiveness.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, citizens of the Empire, since we are here at a good spot, we can return and ask these questions, finish up the quest, and see what's up. But until then, thanks very much for watching. If you're on YouTube, please like, comment, subscribe, Twitch, on me if you haven't already, and I will see you all next time.